We've been a leader in banking for more than 100 years. You'll find us here, at home, on your phone, and everywhere you go. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Sponsored by Renaissance Bank.
Good morning and welcome to Daily Journal Newsbreak for Wednesday, October 11th. I'm your host, Chris Kiefer. Remember, you can catch Newsbreak each weekday at 7 a.m. Watch us at djournal.com, Facebook, YouTube, or the Daily Journal's mobile apps for Apple and Android devices. We're going to take a look at today's top news and sports headlines, but first, let's start with today's weather forecast. Today we're looking at sunny skies with a high of 79 and a low of 53 and a 10% chance of rain. The 3-day outlook is similar. Thursday, sunny skies, high of 80, low of 55, 10% chance of rain. Friday, sunny, high of 84, low of 61, 10% chance of rain. And Saturday, again, sunny with a high of 87, a low of 65, and a 10% chance of rain. Let's take a look now at today's top headlines. Mississippi's Republican leadership did not dismiss a proposal that could allow voters to increase taxes to pay for transportation needs. The proposal was floated by Senator Dean Kirby, a Republican from Pearl. Neither Governor Phil Bryant, Lieutenant Governor Tate Reeves, nor House Speaker Philip Gunn dismissed the proposal on Tuesday. Clay Chandler, a spokesman for the governor, said Bryant has always appreciated the people's right to vote on such important issues. He said the language of the proposed initiative would be important. Reeves said if voters agreed to increase funding, there should be detailed plans on how to spend the money on projects to grow the economy. Efforts have been underway for several years to provide additional money for the state and local transportation system. Both Reeves and Gunn have expressed opposition to increasing the state's 18.4 cent per gallon gasoline tax. Kirby's proposal would include an increase of the tax and other fee increases. However, that could be altered by the legislature. Leaders at Tupelo High School are focused on increasing student scores on advanced placement tests. The tests are taken each spring by high school students who take AP classes. Those courses are designed to mimic college-level classes and can lead to students earning college credit. At THS, 603 students took AP classes during the 2016-17 school year. THS Principal Art Dobbs presented information about the high school's AP program at the Tupelo Public School District's school board meeting on Tuesday. THS students collectively took 985 AP exams last spring, but only 177 test scores were eligible for college credit. Dobbs said he has met with AP teachers at the high school about finding ways to increase those scores and get more students eligible to earn college credit. Plans include increased rigor in the classroom, better knowledge of the format and content of the tests themselves, and incentives for students to prepare for the exams. Students can score 1 to 5, with 5 being the highest. For AP exams taken in spring 2017, the average score at THS was 1.7, below the state average of 2.19. Dobbs said his goal is to get the school's score above the state average. Moviegoers in Tupelo will be getting luxurious reclining chairs at both Cinemark and Malco movie theaters. And it is a New Albany-based company that is supplying the new seats. VIP Cinema Seating has been delivering and installing chairs this week at Cinemark at the mall at Barnes Crossing. Not to be outdone, Malco will be replacing its seats with VIP seating starting around the first of the year. The number of seats will drop at each theater. In Cinemark's case, the number of seats will go from 1,384 to 613. But fewer seats can lead to higher revenue. Steve Simons, the CEO of VIP Seating, said theaters with reclining seating typically see overall revenue increase by 60% or more. That's because ticket sales increase by 60 to 80%, Simons said. Cinemark said it will not be raising ticket prices to help pay for the seats. Malco said it's too early to comment. The luxury reclining chairs are 6 inches or more wider than standard movie theater chairs. They have power mechanisms that allow the seats to recline and to raise their feet. And in sports, a Blue Mountain College student won a national title over the weekend. Tanner Huffman won the gold medal in the basic bow category at the 6th U.S. Intercollegiate 3D Archery Championships. Huffman's score of 316 beat 13 other competitors. He is a freshman from South Pontotoc. Teammate Carson Hall, a freshman from East Union, finished 4th. On the women's side, BMC's Jessie Davis finished 3rd for the toppers in the basic bow. Davis is a freshman from Amory. She also teamed with Huffman to win bronze in basic bow mixed. BMC's Alexis Platt, LaCalla Renfro, and Davis won silver in the women's basic bow. Meanwhile, Katie Wright of Ingomar, Lainey Riles of Pottscamp, and Kelsey Pierce of Saltillo won bronze in the women's bow hunter team. That does it for Newsbreak on this Wednesday. Don't forget, this show is just one of the many online offerings courtesy of the Daily Journal that gets you news off the page and on the go. Look for a new episode of the Prep Rally podcast later this afternoon. That's where Brad Locke and Dalton Middleton talk about Northeast Mississippi high school sports. You can find new episodes in iTunes, Google Play, other podcast apps, or at preprally.djournal.com. Each story discussed on Newsbreak can be found in your Daily Journal or online at djournal.com, where you can also find a new episode of Newsbreak each weekday at 7 a.m. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Kiefer. Have a great Wednesday.